a small Go web programming stream because I have a bunch of things I want to fix in this library that I made, which is basically like a, or maybe an app, better called, which is like a Google Photos replacement, right? So like a small presentation of it, and it's usually just a very coding session, so nothing very particular. I just wanted to stream it because why not? So let's update the title. Go Photos Manager Development, optimizing the refactoring the photos query inserter. Query inserter. Yeah. So the problem with what I'm doing right now, it is like just not centered properly. There you go. Was it before like that? Who knows? Okay. Wow. OBS be like. Okay. There you go. Yeah, so let's have a small, let's have the chat around, because, you know, like, I never catch people, remove brand, you know, fuck off, leave me. I just want to see the chat. Chat, embed chat. Did I fuck up? Maybe I did. Just want to see the chat, boys. Chat.res. Exactly. I know that. What the fuck, man? Chat. This is mine? This is mine, okay. So let's see if that does anything. Who knows? So I will keep this here just in case. Anyway, so let's go to the other. Not this. Not this. This is another project I'm working. I'm basically waiting for results of some ML training. This needs to go over 54 dot something. If it goes to 55, it's great. Not sure if it's gonna go, but if it goes, it's great. But right now I have this issue, right? So the queries I'm using here. So maybe let's make a small presentation of the app actually. So it is here in Go Photos Manager. So I have this go run Photos Manager images. I think I don't need to specify any port, or do I need to specify DB does not exist? Really? Oh, because it's broken. The link is broken. Oh, I know why that happens. Yeah, maybe just fuck that. So let's put pictures. And if I go to localhost 999, you'll see I have a bunch of photos. These are like personal albums that I just use here for development. I think those thumbnails should be updated, but anyway. Toggle. But yeah, so basically these are just screenshots. Now I have one issue here. So let's say that I delete the screenshots and I just want to insert them again. So you will see exactly what happens now. How do I go about that? So if I want to delete an album, maybe I should just do it manually. So you can everything is backed by this SQLite database, and like indexes all this the directories, all the photos in the directories basically. Yeah. So today, if I go here, let's say I browse this. See, I have like screenshots. So if basically everything that's in screenshots is there. Now, if I want to delete something, I think the easiest way to do it would be to just move the screenshot somewhere else and index again. Let's say code web go photos manager go run. I think I need to run photos indexer. Alright, and just pictures. Probably do this. Added photos removed. So it just removed. Alright, so that means this shouldn't exist anymore. The other ones should exist, but this one shouldn't exist anymore. Okay, and so here I have like a nice slider and all of that, so some stuff works, sure. Now, if I add them back, pictures, where is pictures? And I run it, it works, right? It takes a bunch, but it works. Now, the problem with this is the way I have implemented it. I'm using this batch size. So basically, I process 50 images, and then I add them. Then I process 50 images, then I add them. And this kind of combines computation with I/O, and I don't like that. I need to split computation, which can be done with Go routines, because we are in Go, from inserting, which is like an I/O operation. And I will kind of try to basically just refactor it, because today I do both of them, and I don't like, because this kind of limits my ability to do parallel processing. Like, I cannot use Go routines because the code is too bloated pretty much. And let's see how it looks today. I think it's photos indexer, or is this albums indexer thing, and like I think it's this great insert new photos, and Go, and has like 100 lines, and as you can see, like got like a query, then it's got like a bunch of crap here, it's got like a progress bar, you have like some insert around here. It's terrible. Like you can see, like you have like inserting stuff. Yeah, the good thing is that this happens for a single album, so that's nice. Album photo. Oh, I think I don't know what's going on here. So this is where I create this thing, but without a thumbnail. So then, for this, I create like a list of photos for this album that I need to insert. Then I iterate to these photos, and I interesting. I never use thumbnail from here. Or am I wrong? Because I do thumbnail, thumbnail, thumbnail. I never use this thumbnail. I never put it here at all. Okay. Yeah, so I compute a thumbnail, and then I just add it to this vector, which is batch photos, which then, if I reach batch size, I do the insert. And I just don't like this code, so I will just completely refactor it like from scratch, because I think I just need to call it like insert new photos doi or something. Is this tested? I think it's also tested, right? But it's tested nicely, so that means update tables. It doesn't call insert new photos, does it? Update tables, update tables. Oh, it's perfect because it just calls update tables. Index new photos. Great. So that means this is update tables rather than wait. So I never call this insert new photos. Why? It's just update tables. Great. So update table. Let's rename the test so it's consistent. That means here I to do use update tables doi or to. Okay. I'll create this. I meant insert new photos doi. Excuse me. And this insert new photos doi should have basically the same. No batch size. Don't like this one, I don't know why. What can I do? Yeah, this is for tests, right? So you don't create a thumbnails. This is why I have it like this. Okay. Let's move this here maybe. Alright, so let's do this. Func album indexer insert new photos doi. And you just get a list of albums. Yeah, interesting, because yeah, now I remember what I did here. So I need this function, I think, to work at album level. It's easier to reason about. Because it just takes like all the albums. Holy shit. Yeah, let's do it like this. SFS album, thumbnails, bool, thumbnail size, int, and it returns int. I don't remember exactly what it returns. What does it return? Added and failed. Yeah, added and failed. Okay. Cool. So I need to create a table. That is still happening. So basically create table. Create photos table. I don't exactly sure why this is here, but the fuck? Oh, it's AI. It can technically be like this. Yeah, so this doesn't change. Now I have this album photo thing, which I'm not sure exactly if I'm gonna keep because I'm not even using this. I think this needs to be like a map because I want to iterate through all the albums and I want to do this operation on per album base basically. Or do I want to do that? If I don't do it like that, I risk using a lot of memory with all the photos because that means I will just insert all the photos at once at the very beginning, which I don't want to do. I'd rather keep like the entire album in memory, but if I don't do it like that, I'll keep all the albums in memory, which get album photos. Yeah, so what means I need to do is I need like a what do I need? Album name. I think it's just a string. It's a map string, right? Photos to insert. The map string, string, isn't it? Is this how we do it? It's not an expression. What? It has to be like that. Am I crazy? Map colon map key value type map this stuff and this stuff. Oh, because you also need to do this stuff. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's the instantiation stuff. So key album name value list of photo names, and then you do the same for loop. So that means okay, you do that. Existing photos contain, so you go through all of them. Existing photos. Yeah, why is get? Oh, it's AI. Okay, existing photos. What's this? So yeah, then go through all of them. This should be like a set difference. Why is there no such concept of a set difference? So this is all the photos in the album on the disk because it's a FS album. And these are existing photos in the database in the book. And I'm missing photos. Sync photos equals set difference. So whatever it's like album.photo names existing photos in DB, right? Map set string. Can I do the same with? Map set dot difference. There you go. Album. Photo existing photos in DB, and now I need to no such thing as mapset dot difference. Mapset dot different. What do you have? Map set, new set. New set to do what? New set with this. Okay. Difference. Set difference. This. I meant this. Oh god. New set. I can't believe I don't have map set. Map set from slice. Have new set, but how the fuck? I understand this works, but how the fuck do you do album.photo names? Because it doesn't work. How do you spread this? No such thing as dot. Oh, I put the dots at the end. Oh, yeah, so there is something actually. Holy shit. Oh god. Alright. There you go. Now what do you... Oh, new set. find dot difference. Okay, existing photos in DB. Holy shit, I managed to do it. No, I didn't. It's undefined. Okay. Missing photos. So this is like photos on disk but not on DB. On disk, not in DB. Okay, cool. And this, that means I can do this. Photos to insert. If len missing album. Missing photos. Obviously, so to slice. Disk. All right, cool. Debug album on disk, total photos on disk to add. Nice. So that's album name, existing photos in DB. Names, there you go, and then do len existing photos. Missing photos. Great, so we have this. Turn 0, 0. Let's see. Let's delete. Yeah, let's do the same thing as we did earlier. That means screenshots. Okay, and that means if I run this, I should like, okay, query equals base query. Okay, and this one. Though create photos table, yeah, it does that, so it's fine. Thumbnail. Huh? It's like, what? Explain. Oof. Alright, so that works. Photos removed. Great. So if I add them again and I run this, it should work. But if I use insert photos 2, and without batch size, but that doesn't exist anymore. Interesting. Will this scrap? No, it didn't. Okay, so found 9 directories, batch size, blah. It doesn't matter. That's wait. It's endemic. Okay, great. And if I do photos log level equals 2, I have this log level thing. Let's see, album. Okay. So it's processed. Data is here to add. To be honest, I'd like this to be better formatted. It looks ugly. Okay, so how do I make this better? I don't know, let's see, Golang format string. Let's ChatGPT this. I want to format this string in Go, so things are right padded. Album can be truncated with utils that alright, so it's %30s. Alright, cool. So let's do this slowly. %30. To be added. To add. Alright, great. And then I do what? This. Alright, so will this work? Let's see. It won't. Interesting that it didn't work. It straight up didn't. How many characters are this? Do I have any way to... So let's say I Python. 32. What the fucking... I don't have tests for this, so maybe that's why. So, okay. I don't know how to do this. Package utils func test through max k t testing of t. If I do it, help me autocomplete utils test. Help me autocomplete, very well. So if my string is this bad boy, s okay, assert len through max k, assert length through t s equals 30. All right, let's get ready to be amazed by my ability to write code. Equals 1. Exert equal 32. Yay! So I think the issue is you probably need to do int here or some shit like that. No. I have this function in Python. I feel like I should just copy paste the function from Python. So I have it in this other project. So let's see, utils. There you go. Yeah, because it's so fucking stupid, and I think I never have tests, right? So where are my tests? There you go. Yeah. So you need this. Let's just copy paste it and rewrite it. Okay. Yeah. So if, look at that panic, don't I? If k smaller or equals to 0, so is that fatal k? That even work? Maybe. It doesn't. If len s is equal to k, yeah, return s. Oh, cool. And then you need first part equals, oh god. Can I even, so this is int, and then you have this bad boy, int, and then you have len s here, and still doesn't, I think you need to convert this shit to int. Equals true. Okay, does that work? About this bad boy. Okay, and then you do just printf first part, last part. Alright, all good. Taken from Python. Did that even work? I think it did, didn't it? Yeah, it passed the tests. All right, let's make like let's copy the tests also. These tests. So you have this, yeah, and basically a ser, you can do ser dot equal p, okay, and then you can do all of cool. Did it work? It worked. Alright, cool. So we have that crap. That means now if I run this, it should probably be, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it even has like one extra space because of the string. Yeah, I think this looks great. And then I have this stuff here. Nice. Nice, so you have this, which is nice. Git add commit fixed root top k and or max k is called. And make a log table properly formatted log table. Refactor query photos inserter query. Alright, so you have that. Now, what do we want to do? We want to iterate these, right? And yeah, we want to do them, and we want to use the, so we learned this Golang trick, should I call it? Like the way you start, like do a thread pool in this language is a bit of a mess, but it works, kind of works. Anyway, so great. So yeah, so what I was saying earlier is that if you want to do this Go routine crap, you need to do, there's this pattern. Basically, this is thread pools in Go. In Python, it would be like with a context manager and the standard library stuff, and it's like 2 lines or 3 lines of code, and it's very easy to manage. Here, no, you need to use this stuff. You need to use like a semaphore. You need to use like the weight group. So it's the semaphores. Yeah, where is the semaphores? Oh, here it is. You need to use this. Yeah, it's a fake semaphore, by the way. It's just a struct where you, by the way, like pass it and then you wait for it, and it's so fucking stupid. So it's not sure if this can be simplified, but ChatGPT said no, so whatever. I need to like see if I can make this on my own on this other one, but first I will need to make the sequential version and then we try to optimize it. Maybe we'll do that as a secondary pull request. So okay, I have now in this photos to insert, I should have only photos I can create. Yes, photos to insert. Cool. Let's put it like this. Gather all the photos that are on the disk but not in the step 1. Yeah. Step 2. Based on the map created above, iterate through all of the photos, create thumbnails, and what? And then store them in the DB. Photos. Store them in DDB. Alright, so let's do this. How do I do this? Yeah, obviously I need to iterate through. So for album name, album photos to insert. Yeah, oh no, I cannot call it like that. Album photos, range photos to insert. Yeah, I should have like a total photos to insert or some shit. Though, and to do all of this stuff. Yeah. Okay, so let's copy paste this crap. And total photos. So total photos to insert is maybe total photos to insert equals 0. Total photos to insert when missing photos. I think I should have total photos to insert. Why do I care about total on FS? So this is how many it's like in total photos to insert. Okay, I'll do it like this. Bar photos in the total photos on this. I'm sorry. Yeah. Total photos on this dot equals len existing photo names. So total photos to insert. Very wrong. Maybe alright, so adding and total. That's nice. Okay, and then you have this. Great. So let's do it. How do I call it? Maybe I should call it process one album, right? Insert. Yeah, because why not? If I can do this, I don't even need AI. Is this for the DB insert thing? DB exec. If I have like that. This is where I don't like stuff. Because I think like this shouldn't interact with the DB at all. So why do I mean, it's fine. So process album thumbnails. That means it's an FS album, right? Not even that. Is like a album name string photos to process string, and it should probably return what? It's a list of maybe FS album. It's a list of this stuff. Photos with thumbnails. Your album, yeah. The photos with thumbnails. That means I need to go photos with thumbnails calls process. Yeah, why do I use a process album thumb? I don't even know. Maybe I think it's album name, album photos. That's all. I don't think I need this. Alright. Then we need to add num workers here at some point, but not now. Okay, so that's I think I need thumbnail size. Yeah, that also. I even do thumbnails. All right, so photos with thumbnails. Yeah, I need to do insert photos in DB, which I will need to do later. Blah 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 blah. How many failed? Yeah, because we also have this stuff. How many of them failed? And why? Why would they fail? Interesting. So maybe I need to do here or this. How do you make this? Make photos with thumbnails and you want to learn photos to process, right? I do it like that. This is reserve, right? It should be size. But different capacity. Yeah, I think this is what I want. 0. For photo to process for oh my god, cannot type, holy shit. Range photos to process. All right, if do thumbnails, photo with thumb rest. This photo with thumbnails. And then what do we have here? We have album name, photo name, photo to process, that's all. Name, nothing and nothing. And that's all. If do thumbnails though, I have the following extra code I need to do. I think it's air this. The fuck? Trace. I think should trace it. Maybe just. I think it's trace. Trace territory for me. If air is not nil, we have to do the following. So we have. Okay. Does this like just return? Yeah, it does. Okay. What the fuck? This is the wrong code. Just added it to the wrong place. It's here. Okay. Thumbnail error. And you have this photo. Okay, this photo. Yeah, maybe I should return names too. And this photo dot thumbnail. Okay, and then do res equals append res this photo. Okay, and I think and failed +1. Also need like album name, album name. Photos dire. I forgot about that one. I need the directory on the disk. Photos start string. We also need to do bar. Progress bar. I think you also need to bar point add 1. Progress. And fade. Okay. Bar. Info album and failed album name and failed. Why is he doing that every time? Describe utils dot album name 30. There you fucking go. Screenshots. Thumbnails for oh, I mean that makes sense. Thumbnails. Yeah, it just does thumbnails. Great. and then I need to insert them, which should be like this crap here. Base query. Recreate albums. Amazing fucking. Alrighty, 420 pictures, by the way. Alright, so let's insert them. So let's just make a function promptly name insert photos in DB. Insert photos in DB. Only the non-failed ones, by the way. What was the name of the thing I put? Album photos, process photos with thumbnails. With photos with thumbnails. Insert photos in the AI dot. Let's see, create photos table. I'm starting to try to not pass this stuff anymore. So what's a.db? Say SQL.db. Why don't I do that? db.toxic. I have insert photos in DB, which should be like exactly below it. Photos with thumbnails, and maybe. Yeah, but this will never get here, man. What am I trying to achieve with this? is that fatal? I think it panics, exactly. Alright, so I need to have that base query, which is this bad boy. Where is it? And then I need to iterate through each photo item, range, photos with thumbnails. I need to do what both of them, oh my god, how do I do this? I need to do values, so it's values make string 0 when photos with thumbnails times 4, I think. Okay, this is the actual values. Then I have like placeholders, I think, holders. Which is this stupid question marks, isn't it? Except the last one, yeah. There's no description, I think that's thumbnail. Alright, I have that and that, so then you have query equals base query dot placeholders 0 placeholders -1, and you have basically this stuff, and values. Sir, how do I do this? Should be with question dots somewhere, but I don't know. It needs to be a wait, what? Let me convert this to batch photos. Any. Okay. Can I do any here? No? Inserting data to tables. Yeah, this is as much as I'm gonna reserve, but some of them may be errored. So if item.error it's not null, continue. Supposed to I think I traced them earlier, didn't I? Yeah. I still add them. Yeah, I shouldn't add them. This photo. I think this is not needed, so I don't need to have an error here. If, yeah, I don't to have any of this stuff, but error. So if I have an error, don't add it. Else, this. And error is can I even press new? There we go. Then can I put this? Oh, that's pointless. What? Tautological? No. Var thumbnail. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this photos, the thumbnail, it's irrelevant. This can be here too. Make sure this goes here. Okay, so this should insert stuff to database now. It worked. It's, yeah, it added them. Alright, cool. So let's do it again. Let's remove the data. Let's index, delete, great. Let's add them back. Something that I didn't quite like. Oh, and failed is here. Total and total failed. I mean, total added should be all of them, basically. Total photos on disk. It's minus total failed. And this is total failed. Total failed. Alrighty, that's all. In this code I need to add go routines kind of thingy. That didn't work. Total failed, but then it's not total on disk, it's total photos to insert. Yeah, let's go back to this, remove them, add them back, run this, and you should say total photos added 420. Amazing. And if I write again 0, 0. Great. Cool. So I can remove insert photos 1. This is more lines or less lines. Let's see. Factor. Without go routines yet. Oh, it's less lines. Actually, I don't know if it's less lines. I need to do a comparison with master. So it's 158, whatever the fuck that means. How do I know if it's more or less? Does this work? How do I know if it's more or less lines? Oh my god, you cannot know. 15 start. It's more lines. Alright. March. Wait, does this work? It's not mark something that's not yet. I have this end-to-end test that kind of does a bigger setup. I think it worked. Amazing. Photos query refactor. No more batch size, which by the way I should remove, right? Batch size, it's no longer a thing, it's just not used. So this is called like this, it shouldn't be called like that. Okay. Batch size no longer a thing. So we do this, we do this, we do this. Batch size, so that means I go here, I have batch size which doesn't exist, but there should be num workers. Okay. Amazing. That means I have a batch size here? No, I don't. Okay. No, there's thumbnail size, which maybe I should talk about. And the maximum width or height of the thumbnail defaults 224. To be honest, I should default it to 224. 8 is too small. For gotten stuff. So yeah, let's do it with 224. If I do it like this, there's no more batch size, obviously. Okay, so if I do this, I remove, I I should have better thumbnails, hopefully. Let's see. Let's remove the... I have like a task for this, and to be honest, the task is like split into parts. Okay, hello. Quit. This will kill everything, right? Yeah. Oh my god. And this thing here. Okay, cool. Great, so if I run, I need to run this with terminated. Oh, I terminated it. Okay. If I go to the screenshots, they should have, yeah, better thumbnail size. There you go. You can actually read stuff. Amazing. I think you can appreciate my artwork, right? No, my artwork, like my UI skills. Anyway, it's just, it is what it is. Alright, so this works. So let's go to the repo and get rid of the task. Few forgotten stuff. I don't have CI anymore, which sucks. Drop batch size. We no longer have batch size. Still no go routines, but it's next on the list. Yeah. I think this is a better design now. Go photos manager. Okay, and if I do this should just finish instantly, right? Let's see how it looks with all the albums I have. Making photos for album there. Nice. Oh shit, it failed on some. Invalid. Do I panic on errors? I shouldn't. Well, it looks better now. You can kind of see. I should put like a total here. Amazing how little photos I have to add. But the fact that it fails is not good. So where does it fail? It fails on insert new photos. How do you even read this? I guess it fails on this line, on 106. Wonder why. 106. It cannot fail there. Very weird. So it's on. It's 24 photos to add, right? Right. And it says error on this one. Okay. And failed. Okay. 2012. And then it tries to add it. But what's the error? Slice out of bounds. Because why? I feel like this is... And take a small break, go to the toilet and come back. Yes, it's definitely a bug, but I need to understand why. To be honest, I'd like to have like a test where this somehow fails. Because this kind of bug, like, it's... yeah, I introduced this bug. Obviously, no, the code is no longer robust to having pictures that just don't work. This stuff works, it's cool, but you can see I need to fix this. Alrighty, I'm backy. So I have this plan. I want to download this particular album, or maybe just this particular photo of this particular album. So basically, what I need is I need I think I need an album with like 2 good photos and 1 bad photo. I don't know what a bad photo is. Short Huffman data, whatever that is. And then I need to kind of recreate the state that's going on here, which you kind of just have like a single a single failing photo. Yeah, I have my cat here that doesn't allow me to code anymore because she wants scratches, right? So right now I'm abducted by my own cat, you know, and that's it's a bit hard to manage. That feeling when no viewers. Okay, I think I need to stop it. Gata Kamitsu. Let's listen to better music. Maybe you cannot hear the music I'm listening to, but it was some punk rock kind of thing. Okay, I think this song is great. But yeah, the cat has abducted me. Like it's going to be very hard to work with her. She's literally in my arms. Oof. Alright, so what I need, I think, is an album with like 3 pictures. Come on, cat. Cat. Come. So let's see how I do that. So I will do another album just to, yeah, I think this is fine. And maybe here I will just like create a random new file, which is like actually just a empty file basically. Yeah. And let's try to run it. It doesn't fail. I don't fail because actually the photo which fails is a semi-correct photo, right? Like it's some corrupted data rather than, because I'm using MIME types to check if a JPEG is a JPEG, so it won't like work. Okay, so let's download that particular photo. Can I get that photo? Let's see. So the photo that's fading is which one? Is this bad boy? Minus F means let's see if I can get it. It should be this one. All right. Interesting. So it exists. It's just a photo, right? Okay. So if I go in the pictures, yeah, if I do that, need to do this. What's wrong with it? It just doesn't work. It's a good photo. Oh, it's like a, yeah, it's a broken photo basically. Oh, this is a great, it's a great example. Like this photo, yeah, it's read as a JPEG, because how can the MIME types thing, like it just looks at the header, but it's corrupted. Okay. Yeah, so let's try to do, let's see if I try to index it, will it work? I mean, obviously it won't work, but let's see how it fails. This is a great way to debug, like just get data from production, in this case my albums, and where it fails, you know, you just make a test case out of it. Alright, great, so it fails. Nice. So, it's like 3 pictures in total, 2 on disk, 1 to add. So this is missing photos. Total photos. That showed. So it's a total fail. So the problem is what? Is that I have photos with thumbnails. I just don't check if it's any photo. Yeah, so I just, it's an if statement. I'm missing if len why the fuck is wrong with this? It's greater than 0. This is the entire code. Yeah. Total and check. I think I didn't do that because I thought all the photos will be valid, but I forgot that what if all of them are invalid? In this case, that's the case. So let's see if I get full. Now I think it should fail in a nicer way, if that's even possible. Okay. So those don't work. Don't expect any changes, but you know, photos failed. All of them like fail somehow. If I just use log level equals 2, I think this is a bit better. Yeah, I think all of them fail on the same fucking error. So dot trace. Maybe 60. What's the width? It's 40 everywhere. I think it's 60. I think 40 is too small. Oh, it's that thing, I think. It's without a description. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's do log level 3. And let's look at whatever is failing. So this thing failed on making. And failed 12. Oh, it was then failed 12 on that album. Never mind. Okay, so if I do this, assuming if I do this, good. Oh my god. Why doesn't this work? It should work. What the fuck is going on here? So if I do this, it doesn't properly yank shit. Fuck. something, some name. Sir. Off. Alright, let's be even smarter. So let's disable this. Alright. It's not that many, it should be 24, right? Are they 24? Yeah, they are. The first one. Alright. Amazing. Yeah, now I just need to remove this stuff from the beginning. Is it not everywhere? Oh, it's not everywhere because I think this is something for Vim. Not a great Vim user, but I think this is something for Vim. I think you need to do Control V. I think you can do this. D. Alright, great. And then you go here, here. Failed star. What star? Oh yeah, great. And you replace it with nothing. G. Protest. Right. Failed. Sorry, I meant failed dot star. There you go. Okay. And you replace it with nothing. There you go. G. That's it. Then you do this. Then you Control V. You do this. Alright, cool. So if I go now to and I do permission denied. What? I don't understand what. Oh god. The fuck's going on here? Why can't it just be a normal Holy fuck, man. This it? Do you mean permission denied? Nice. Okay, so I think this is it for now. So I refactored it, it looks nicer. I removed the old pictures that were not working, and it works again. Also added this nice preview here, which, to be honest, I should always add this padding. It just looks great. Maybe a bit too large. That's fine. Yeah, maybe I should do like 7, 7, and I should be like 40. Okay, this is like 8, 8, 8, 8. Take me out. 8, 8. How much dice for? I think it's 40, yes. How much are your pieces? Probably not ugly at all. Let's see. It's a bit more in your face for sure. So it's like smaller. Can read more of the album. That's nice. I think it's better this way. This one was a bit more condensed for sure. I think this one is fine. Alright, now let's make it fail again on the dupe. I don't know why this fails, but there's something wrong here. So around here it starts scrapping. I don't know why. Just starts scrapping and it gets killed. But this is for next time. Failed. Yeah, I know. If I h-top. How sad is it, or was it killed already? I think it was killed already. It definitely lags a bit, right? You saw that, yeah. But this is again for next time. Let's see how my commit looks. Yeah, all of that. I don't like that it's with red, but I will get like new minutes soon. Anyways, bye bye.